Okay, here's another update. So I rebuilt this engine, put new gaskets in and serviced the pistons and put it all together, and I went to start it and I got a click. Well, it's an interference engine, and that means the valves can hit the piston heads, and I thought, well, I didn't set my twin cams. If you can see my twin cams, there's one, another one over there off the central drive shaft. If you don't set them right, the piston heads will hit the valves and bind the engine up. Well, I thought that's what I did. So last night I got the gumption together and I tore everything apart and loosened the belts and freed up the engine, and thought I'd hook the starter up and see what I get. Well, just got a click, so I thought, wow, must be the starter. So I went through and I tried to diagnose it and couldn't figure it out, and then I happened to be talking to my dad, and he says, well, there's an old way of testing the starter. You take a jumper cable and hook it to the battery, which goes right here in this hole. Hook your positive up to the battery, and then take the other end, hook it up to the stud here on the bottom of the starter, and point to it with the yellow thing. And if the starter turns over and engages and sounds right, then it's not your starter, it's your solenoid. So I went ahead and did that, and it turns out, well, guess what? Starter works fine. It actually kicked over real nice and powerful. So here's my solenoid. I freed it from its wire bondage and rust bondage. You can see here it's pretty darn rusty, and I don't doubt that it's been used up. So pretty simple. 2 wires go into the starter, 2 nodes that go in parallel with the battery, in and out, and it just sits in this little thing right here. So unassuming, $30 shipping and handling off of eBay. I'm gonna have a brand new one here in 3 to 5 business days. So that's where I'm at. Other updates on the bike. I had to free up the radiator here. If you can see, it's separate from the pump. It's because I had to get in there to get the screws, get the cover plates off that fit over the cam belts here. So timing belts. So other than that, that's the update. Hopefully we can get a solenoid shipped in, pretty soon, and maybe we can fire this bad boy up. So stay tuned.